Hello Cancer, I hope you're okay. Thank you for joining me. I'm Clarissa and I'm going to be doing a general reading for Cancer for the next 30 days. So let's see what's happening for Cancer for the next 30 days. And if you like the messages in the video, please like, share and subscribe in the places where you care. And so let's get into it. Let's see what's going on for Cancer. So Cancer, I had a look at your astrology for the next 30 days. And you feel like you just got a little bit of a moment of lifting. You know, something about this time right now just doesn't feel that heavy. So it's almost it's giving you an opportunity to just explore how you feel and how it feels good. So you may be going into a phase where you just introduce some new things into your life that may just make you feel good. You don't feel like there's any pressure to do anything. You're just enjoying the way it feels at the moment, because you feel like, you know, this is an introduction to how you always want it to be. So it's just almost like giving you an opportunity to explore what new feelings you can have. So okay, let's have a look at the tarot. Let's see what the first card is. The Hierophant. So you could be wanting to enter into something, a deeper connection with somebody. You know, somebody may feel as though they've got a deep connection with you. You could be aware of them or not aware of them. Let's see what other cards bring out. Yeah. So someone could be feeling like they were in a union with you and there is this contemplation. But you're working on creating union with yourself and how this new sense of emotional stability is almost like that you're giving yourself like a spiritual contract where you are promising yourself certain things, and you're promising to allow yourself to grow in certain direction and feel stable. You're having to go through the process of time, allowing time to do its thing. Someone could be coming in. Someone could be seeing the changes that you're going through and feeling like they need to come in and tell you some certain things, that tell you how they feel. This could be someone from your past, a union that you had previously, and they see this growth in you and they've got some things to say. This could be an air sign as well, so it could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Also have Taurus here with the Hierophants. Oof, there is this emphasis on union. You know, somebody felt like they were with you, and it's almost now they're realizing that it was so good with you, that this could have been something so long term as well. This could have been just something so celebrated. Maybe you could have been married with this person by now. This is what they could be thinking. But you know, sometimes reality kicks in and it shows us what we're really focused on. You know, it's almost as saying as, is the past something that you want to focus on, or do you actually just want to be obsessed with the process of change? You know, somebody feels tied to you, it's almost desperately. This person, you know, at some point wants to, in the near future, wants to show you, tell you. They feel like that if they express themselves, it will free them, release them from this hold that they feel they have with you. Just seeing you from afar, watching you grow, is making them feel some things. Four Cups. Are you going to accept this offer? It feels like this person may create an offer for you, tell you, relieve themselves of all their thoughts about you, but you're like, yeah, you have to consider. You have to consider where it goes, because it's almost though you knew, you put your effort into, what it was, and it didn't feel successful. It felt almost a darker energy, something that kept you there for the wrong reasons. So to consider, there'd have to be huge consideration, because you're a completely different person. You're spending your energy in your growth. Yeah. Because it led to you being, single. It led to you thinking it was going to be, something, a union or a spiritual union, something that connected you for life. You was in it. For you, it was a marriage. For you, it was a relationship that was just, this is it. It led to having to be, independent, having to, change the whole way you saw relationships. And not to say that you're upset. You're quite good about it. You feel quite good about it, because it's helped you. You've become stable. You've been able to grow certain things. You've been able to master certain things about yourself. Yeah. This person, it could be a Capricorn here as well. A Capricorn energy in their chart. They're really, in their head. How do they make this situation? Because they know who you've become now. How do they change the situation? How do they untie these thoughts about you? How do they, it's almost as though it hurts them to always be feeling like they missed out something with you. How do they now change it into this future decision to talk to you? And what will it be? What will they think? What will they think of me returning like this? What will they, knowing what I put them through? This is Libra energy here as well. It could be Libra. Yeah. For you, it's, it's like this. It's like an emotional awareness, awakening. I just don't think that you can contemplate too much. It's almost as the contemplation is over helping them to heal, helping them to get over you. You've already become this, higher version of yourself. It's Pisces energy here as well. You've become this higher version of yourself. You spent so much time working on yourself, and gaining your sense of independence. You spent this time, and now you're not even mad. You're not even angry at this person. You understand that the best of you wants to help them to heal. So there could be a conversation about how they begin to heal, how they begin to not be so negatively attached to you and what was, held in this old memory of you. All right, let's get some clarification about this. Let's clarify the Hierophant. Four of Swords. Yeah, there was you spent so much time dwelling over how this situation felt. So much. It's just to the point where it was just so uncomfortable. It held you, it's almost as though you were comfortable in these thoughts that held you. You spent so much time being held in that thought. It felt comfortable. Yeah. See, this person, genderless, sorry. This person, they knew how to hold you. And for you, you worked on yourself so much. Yeah, you'd see yourself differently. And I feel like you knowing that having a connection back to this old energy, it makes the reflection of you skewed again, because they see you, they see the new reflection of you, but they also are attached to the old. So when they come back to have a conversation, when they bring their energy back, it creates this jump right back into these old emotions, almost seeing where you was once. But when you look back at this old reflection of you, you can't even look at yourself. You just can't even, that is not me. That's not who I am. That's not how I want to see myself. Something about this person reminds you of what was, and it's almost like their re-emergence into your life is there to show you how much your reflection has changed, because you worked on yourself. You just waited. You felt like you've been waiting for these new seedlings to grow so you could see something different. This is the opportunity. This is the opportunity to show how much you've changed. And of course, you're Cancer, so it's got to be an emotional experience. You've got to feel it. So this is it. Seven of Pentacles. Look, Seven of Pentacles again. They really see the work you're putting into yourself. They know that you've spent so much time in this growth. They really understand this about you. And it's though that it's almost though maybe they were stuck in their own energy, and because they see how you've been able to transform, being near you, declaring their love for you, it helps them to know that they can possibly transform. If they're with you, they can transform. They maybe want to offer something big for you to take note. Yeah. See, they want to provide this balance because they know that what happened in the past created this, imbalance. And at that point, when you were together, they may have felt powerful. They may have felt like they always had the upper hand. It was about them. They made the foundation of the relationship. They made the relationship what it was. And as time has gone on now, the dynamics have changed. And they don't feel as strong, where they've gone after that. They've never been able to gain the same rebalance. They feel like if to gain this sense of rebalance, this sense of who they are, who they were, is to come to being with you and gain this balance again. But was it balanced for you? That's a good question. Yeah, okay. The devil and the devil. Yeah, Cancer. This person, they know what they're doing. They really know the power of you. They really know that being with you makes them powerful. But I think it's at this point, this obsession that they have with you, or the thoughts that they have of you, they know it could lead into this toxic behavior. It could lead into even being way more than it used to be, because there's been growth in them as well. We're not. This growth could have been not that great. This growth could have been not that great. That's all I can say about that. Yeah. Oh gosh. 4 cups and 4 cups. Okay. Yeah, so you just, you're so nice, Cancer. You just so, you still give them the space to be able to just explore their emotions. I think you want to hear what they have to say. You want to, it's almost like redemption. It's almost a karmic justice for you, redemption, that all this time, those words, I've been thinking about you, really, all this time, this contemplation, you'll listen to it. But it doesn't mean to say that you're over, that you're gonna take it. It's almost like this image could be: is she taking it or is she pushing it away? Oh gosh. Ah, 9 of Cups. Yeah. For you, it is like redemption. It is like the things that you've been wanting to hear, or even wanted to hear at the time. Because for you've learned some things. You've learned how to be independent. You learned how to be stable, and it's made you happy. You just off that last bit, like how it is for you now, how it feels for you now is really not that bad. You just on this last thing that you just want, this last cup. Yeah, 7 of Cups. See, for them, there's confusion. Their possible indecision creates confusion for you and for them. Because the part of where we need to transform, sometimes it feels uncomfortable, and because you are emotionally, you have this emotional depth, it can create confusion. You do go into this space where, because of the contemplation, what would it be like if we were together, or what would it be like if I chose this decision, or what would it be like if I let this person back in, what would it be like if I don't be with this person, and what would be my options after. It can take this this confusion to a next level, but this is the process needed to become aware of what it is that you actually want. If something about this situation makes you sure about what you want, yeah, it wants. See, you're ready to have options, honey. You're ready to have options. Staying in the state of confusion closes options. So you want options. Definitely. And that's where you're going. You can have a pick of the bunch. Yes. Let's take some angel oracle cards for you. Take charge and action. Yeah, you may have 5 minutes, 5, 10, maybe even 15 minutes consideration for this person. But for you, there's another direction. This person just comes in and out, fast energy, to just remind you of how much you've grown. Remind you how far away from toxicity you are, by showing what toxicity looks like in a way that you will understand, in a way that you may even contemplate for the sake of that person, because you're so empathic, you're so compassionate. But you've done too much work on yourself. You've done too much work on yourself. And it feels good. The work feels good. So yes, options, honey. Let's take charge. Yes. Vulnerable and freedom. So you've been there. You know what it feels like. You know what the space of You know, being held in this emotional place for too long feels like. You know what enters into the mind, it enters the heart when you've been in this vulnerable place. And it's not to say that this is bad. It's good to be vulnerable. It's good to feel those feelings because it allows this, emotional awareness, creating freedom. Love this card for you. Let's see. Opportunity and change. Yes. This emotional awareness that you have, this, this work that you've done, this enlightenment that it's given you, is saying, I have the opportunity. I am willing to change. I'm willing to have opportunities to change. I have options, honey. Options. Okay. Thank you, Cancer. That's been your reading. If you've loved it, please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care.